Anxiety, the psychology behind why your mind won't switch off. If anxiety feels like your mind is always alert, your body never fully relaxes, and you're constantly preparing for something bad to happen. This isn't weakness. Psychology shows it's your brain trying to protect you, just too often and too intensely. Welcome to Mind Unlocked, where we don't silence the mind, we understand it. Today we're talking about anxiety from a psychological perspective, not as a disorder label, but as a protective brain response that has gone into overdrive. Because when you understand what anxiety actually is, you stop blaming yourself and start working with your nervous system instead of against it. Psychologically, anxiety is rooted in the brain's threat detection system. A key structure involved is the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for scanning the environment for danger. When the amygdala senses a possible threat, it sends a signal for the nervous system to prepare for action. This is known as the fight or flight response. Your heart rate increases, your muscles tense, your breathing changes, your thoughts speed up. This system evolved to protect humans from real danger. The issue is that in modern life, the brain often reacts to emotional threats the same way it reacts to physical ones. Uncertainty, rejection, conflict, loss of control. To the brain, these still feel like danger. Psychology shows that anxious minds often have certain traits. They are more observant, more sensitive to changes, more aware of potential outcomes. This isn't a flaw, it's a heightened sensitivity to information. But when stress, trauma, or prolonged pressure is present, this sensitivity turns into constant alertness. The brain begins to assume that staying vigilant is the safest option, so anxiety becomes a habit, not a conscious choice. Here's where anxiety becomes exhausting. A thought appears. What if something goes wrong? The body reacts with tension or discomfort. The brain then interprets that physical sensation as proof. See, there must be danger. Psychologically, this is a feedback loop. Thought, body reaction, fear, more thoughts. Over time, the brain learns that anxiety is important, so it produces it faster and more often. This is not because something is wrong with you, it's because the brain is learning. Many people respond to anxiety by trying to suppress it, avoid triggers, force calm. Psychology shows this often increases anxiety. Why? Because avoidance tells the brain, this feeling is dangerous, so the brain stays alert. Anxiety isn't reduced by force, it's reduced by felt safety. The nervous system needs evidence that it doesn't have to stay on guard. Anxiety decreases when the nervous system receives signals of safety. This includes slow, steady breathing, grounding attention in the present, naming sensations instead of fighting them. These actions activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the system responsible for rest and recovery. When this system is engaged, the brain receives the message, "I'm safe right now." And when the brain feels safe, anxiety naturally reduces. One of the most important findings in modern psychology is neuroplasticity. The brain can change. An anxious brain isn't damaged, it's conditioned. With repeated experiences of safety, the brain learns a new pattern. This is why consistency matters more than perfection. Small moments of regulation teach the brain over time that it doesn't need to stay alert constantly. Instead of asking, "How do I get rid of anxiety?" psychology encourages a different question. What is my mind trying to protect me from right now? Anxiety isn't an enemy. It's a signal, just one that needs guidance. Understanding this reduces fear of the feeling itself, which is often what keeps anxiety alive. At Mind Unlocked, we believe understanding creates freedom. If this explanation helped you see anxiety differently, take a moment to like the video, share it with someone who struggles quietly, and subscribe to Mind Unlocked for calm, psychology-based insight. Your mind isn't broken. It's trying to protect you, and now you're learning how to guide it.